everyone. So what I have today, oh yeah, these are the peated scotches that I put into those full-size mini barrels. They originally had either Wild Turkey 101 or Early Times Bottled and Bond, and then I went ahead and put some sherry wine and port, tawny port, and some Pinot Noir in them. And it's been 4 weeks. Really want to see what they're like. And just pull them out of the attic. They're pretty cold, so that might actually affect the flavor. But let's see. This is the Port Charlotte 10-year. Yeah. It's not as dark as I expected it to be. Well, I just got a little bit in there. Yeah, it hasn't really changed too much. It still smells like Port Charlotte. Yeah, I'm curious. I may have to leave these in until next summer. I mean, these technically, I guess you could say they're used barrels now, right? I am picking up some of the fortified wines on the nose, though. For sure. That's, yeah, that's pretty good. So the effect is not as pronounced as I was thinking it was going to be after 4 weeks, probably because our weather has been getting cooler. Not as much interaction with the oak lids, but there is definitely, you can taste some of that. It has a little more oakiness to it and more like the sweet, jammy red fruit notes from those wines. It's tasty. It's I don't know, sometimes I feel like Port Charlotte can present a little bit lemony. Sometimes it's not doing that right now, really. Okay. Next up is going to be the Ardbeg Uigeadail. Both the Port Charlotte and the Ardbeg were in these full-size mini barrels that had Early Times Bottled and Bond in them. Alright. Can't waste anything, right? Okay. Now, Uigeadail is already, I believe, sherry finished, so. Oh man. It's just like a richer smelling Uigeadail. So I'll get like a meatiness off of Uigeadail, and that meatiness is like amped up. It's like a, I don't know, a richer, darker meatiness, if that makes sense. It still tastes like Uigeadail. Like, it's not like the flavor is completely different. I think they're going to need quite a bit more time, especially now it's going to be winter. I don't think there's going to be a lot, or we're coming into fall, actually, is what we're doing. But our weather is going to be cooling off quite a bit. So I don't think until maybe end of spring I'm going to see much more change out of these. Just because it's colder. Okay. Laphroaig 10-year cask strength. You know what I might do too, is I may get some of these and just put them in like the brand new toasted oak lids. I thought you'd putting bourbon in them first and see what happens as well. Alright, this is the Laphroaig 10-year cask strength that was in the barrel that had Wild Turkey 101. This one, yeah. Ooh, man. A sweet berry Laphroaig. It smells really nice on the nose. Oh yeah. Man, I really, really like Laphroaig 10-year cask strength. It's one of my top heavily peated single malts. And that just, yeah. The flavors are starting to remind me of the Laphroaig 10-year that's, what do they call that thing? Sherry oak finish. I really, really like that thing. Especially when I can get it for $50 a bottle. This is starting to remind me of that. Wow, I can't wait to see what these things turn out like in 6-8 months. Okay, last one. The highest proof of them all, the Kilkerran, heavily peated. Ooh. Some pressure in there. All right. Yeah, all right. This guy. Ooh, yeah. Like that greasy grunginess. Like greasy red fruit jam. That's what it smells like. It's really, man, that's really good. Wow. Yeah. Very oily, very viscous, very that greasy industrial note, like oily shop rags, but mixed with berries. And all of these, I feel like the finish has got a little bit spicier, maybe, like probably from the oak, but not as drastic as a difference I was expecting. Like when I did the, you saw like the Sagamore and the Jack Daniel's Rye and Eagle Rare, those things, like those ones, I noticed a much more significant difference in just 4 weeks. These ones, not so much. So we'll see. All right. Stay tuned. I'll keep you posted.